election have been. I mean, when I ran for office myself in 2020, I had a whole litany of policies that were trying to make America more affordable and livable. And I think that's where most Americans want us to go.
All right, Andrew Yang, great conversation. Thanks for hanging out with us today.
Thank you, Will. Congrats on the show.
Thank you so much. Take care. It's time for one user writes, the Jasmine Crockett impersonation made my day. That's Kevin Clarkson. It was really good. I agree. I can't read it. It's a lot of letters. Stephanie asks, you and Kevin were great together. I was smiling and laughing as much as you both were. I love you. You should have Kevin back. And finally, Dave says, you got to try duck fat fries. It's a death row meal. I've never had duck fat fries, but I'll tell you something. Anything like the beef tallow fries I had today, that's a game changer. I'm going to be going back for them. Shouldn't be having fries for lunch because it's a little heavy and I'm a little tired. But we're going to be all right. All right, that's going to be for us today. We'll be getting to the heart of the matter. Thanks for hanging out. President Trump, I'm most excited for him on top. And now they think the person with COVID will somehow make the American people like them again. Jeffrey somehow thinks his party has the Republicans running scared. We have Republicans on three core issues. They are on the run in terms of the economy, in terms of healthcare, particularly as it relates to Medicaid. And we have them on the run with respect to the GOP tax scam. We have them on the run. And we're going to keep our foot on the gas.
Hey, Brenda, how you doing? Just having some computer issues here.
People don't want to hear about these stupid ideas that they have. I'm Greg is someone who uses profanity quite often. Not often, actually. Often at work. Yes. Give you that. What is the strategy of Democrats dropping the F-bomb like this? Well, there's probably for an identity, much like this. And they think that shock value might work. But I want to start with picking Jeffries because he's saying that Republicans are running scared, but actually it's a victory lap. And watching it, this guy is no Nancy Pelosi. He's Nancy Grace. He's presiding over a crime scene, the death of his party. I don't think they have anybody right now in the party that can express 1 ounce of honesty. There's a huge hole in this Democrat Party. And it can only be filled by one real person. Sadly, that person is here sitting at this table, Harold Ford Jr. And if you don't come forward, your party gone. Anyway, I was watching Van Jones, and I think he opened the window of a future, and that is laughing. That is like the first time you've actually seen somebody laugh on CNN, in ages. And maybe
expenses you're losing can take you in the right direction. With the swearing thing, everybody does it.
Vet visit went okay. He was wild, but
It's a bad thing. And you notice, like, there was no organic outrage. Or
he's just got so much energy packed in him that he can't be still for very long. Vet visit went okay.
He would never care.
He was
It
wild.
was never real. All of this was fake. That means this outrage isn't real either. That is why they're doing it all at once. It's just odd how easily all of these bad things have been fixed, and there's no pushback. So when you see the swearing and the singing and the crying, you realize it's about as real as Dylan Mulvaney's knockers. It's all theater. It's almost like drag. You know, like, you know how drag is a performance that isn't based on authenticity, it's based on.
Be right back, gang.
What's that? About cursing is that I was thinking, I don't have children, but maybe this happened to me, but I was thinking when they learn a curse word and then they try to use it for shock value and to get your attention. And I feel like the Democratic Party is like, I don't know whether they're saying to them, we like this, do it more often, or that because the parents are not reacting, they just keep doing it until they try to get someone to react to something happens. Segment that we watched, that's the first time I've seen any Democrats laugh since November. And that would be a healthy thing to do.
Can you hear me okay?
He was going to do that. But there is some side. It's not at the.
Brenda?
It's getting. I'm going to tell you about it. Bernie Sanders, probably the most authentic Democrat in leadership right now, maybe except for John Fetterman. But Bernie Sanders is who he is, and you can like him or dislike him. He's been going out and doing these huge rallies. He's getting crowds of I know it's not a Trump crowd, but it's a 4,000 people in Kenosha on a Friday night. He had another 2,600 people away just the next morning, just a few hours away in Altoona, Wisconsin. Then he went to Detroit and got 9,000 people in suburban Detroit. AOC is going to join him on the road. And the Democratic Party, there might be life in the old gal yet. And maybe Bernie Sanders at 83 years old is going to figure out a way to pull it out.
There's that trans folk singer that said God has a huge.
Yes, I did. No, I did not think that might not block. Yeah. Might not block. I don't think Bernie Sanders like that.
Yeah, getting on the road's good. Harold, do you think that's a good tactic for your party? Hope everybody had a good weekend.
It's good to be back. I don't know. Let me see some of the party. I think it's great. He's not. It's point.
He's not.
What I did is I switched this computer with the other computer and I've got them all plugged in, but this one, when it puts it out in a small screen. I don't know how to get it bigger. I don't know, just
Stuff over the sides to get more serious. Something in the last 24 hours about my remarkable.
so is anybody gonna join me? Help me try and figure what I'm doing right or wrong, or Brenda, can you hear me okay? You think you're hearing me? Just a minute. I don't know, Joe's not here, nobody's here. I think Joe's got a game tonight to shoot. Don't know. I got my computers all screwed up. Too many push buttons, too much moving them around. I give up. Well, I think I got it fixed as far as much as I can for right now. Probably gonna need to get another computer for over here. So who's in the panel? Anybody? Just you, Brenda? Here's David.
Good evening, Paul. I thought I would come in and see what the fucking are you doing now with your computers?
It's I had to switch computers because the other one wouldn't start up. And this computer is plugged into the USB port.
Right.
Look how small it is on my screen.
Yeah, we've done this before, haven't we? It's in somewhere in the settings. I just
Settings
can't
on the
remember.
TV.
Device, I think. It might be in the settings. You have a remote control for the TV?
Yes, right here.
Right. Go into menu. Picture.
Aspect ratio ratio is wide.
Yeah. Go down to that one. Right, it's definitely the computer then. You can come off that.
Okay, let me
That's your
back
bin.
out. So where would it be in the computer?
Trying to work it out where mine is. Is it Windows 10?
Yeah.
Display settings. Right, go right click on your back desktop. So minimize your video.
Yeah, hold on. How do I minimize it? Just it is.
The little, yeah, the little two. No, yeah, that. See the little box at the bottom, the four little corners. That
Oh
one.
yeah, okay.
Right now,
Yep.
at the top, you have like your cross and your little box and the little
Speaker, yeah.
yeah. Well, up a bit, right at the top line, in that corner. Yeah, click the line. Right now, right click on your background.
Right click.
Yeah. What the hell just popped up? Right, close that down. You don't need that. Just anywhere on your background, just right click. Don't click any icons, just anywhere.
Right click, right?
Yeah. You get a little, should get it right. You see there, you should have display settings.
Under display settings.
Yeah, just
Down
click
here, right?
display settings. Yeah. Why is that not loading? It's taking forever. Oh, there you go. Right, how many monitors you got on it?
The
Two.
computer, that just that one and this one.
Right, scroll down a little bit. Right, you see there, it's got aspect ratio, oh, a bit lower. You should have one that says scale and layout.
Boy, the damn thing just scoots.
Right, display and what does that say? Your
Windows
display.
HD, and then it says scale and layout. Some apps won't respond
Yeah,
to
don't worry about that.
scaling.
It says scale and layout in the box. Does it say 100% recommended?
It says change the size of the text. The, this,
No.
it,
Yeah, text, apps, and other items, and then it should say, what does it say there? In the little box underneath, it should say 100% or 75% or 150%. I think you get 100%, 125, 150, 175. That little square box. You
well,
slow
the
down a
damn
little
thing moves so fast you can't stop it.
bit. Yeah, just move the little icon at the side. I've got a feeling you've got it zoomed in. Right, that little box there. What does it say?
125%.
Right, click that and turn it down to 100. Right, now below that, you should have another box that says display resolution.
Yep.
What does that say?
1366 to 768.
Does it say recommended in brackets?
Nope.
Right, click that. And find the one that says recommended.
It's
It
not
might be
there.
higher up. It might be higher up. You might have to scroll up. You should have quite a few.
Yeah, there's a whole
Normally,
bunch of them, but not.
yeah, it should be the top one.
Advanced scaling settings?
No, no. Just roll your little wheel on the mouse up.
Yeah,
Or press the cursor, your up arrow on your keyboard. We need to find the one that says recommended. Yeah, click settings.
yeah.
Right.
Keep changes or
keep that. Yeah, keep that for a minute. Right, what does it say? Your resolution is now
1360 by 768.
is the one that's 1920 by 1080.
No.
If you click the down arrow, click on it, it should come up with a whole list.
Display.
Yeah, in that box, the display resolution. If you click it, they should all be like different numbers. No, not that side. Not that side. Down a bit. Down a little bit. That one. What's the highest number?
On the left,
You got one.
1366.
Is there not another like 1440?
No.
Is there a
Nope. Nothing.
What else we got? So can we do? Does it say extend these displays?
No.
Down below, multiple displays. What does it say? You should have multiple displays, and then it should say duplicate on 1 and 2, duplicate on, mine says 1 and 3, and then it says extend these displays.
There's an
Disconnect
advanced settings
Nope.
display.
Up a bit. There's a little box. Up one more. That one.
Duplicate these displays.
Right click that or click that. And now there should be one that says extend these displays.
Yep.
Yeah, click that. Right, now that video that you put up on there, your YouTube channel, it'll be on your little screen, yes? your YouTube that your stream time live.
Oh, look at, there's full screen.
Guess now the video you had, the screen time live.
Yep.
Bring it back up. When it's back up, drag it to that screen. Normally it's to your right, but it might be to your left.
Well, I've got a full screen in the corner here.
Yeah, on your laptop, the actual web page, the little bar at the top, you know where it's got the YouTube logo, and it'll say, mine says live from Studio B. Let me just screen share, and then you can see what I'm on about. Which one? That one. Right. You see on here, Paul.
Now, you know what it's not doing? It's not putting it out here.
Yeah, but you see this here. You got the whole screen, yeah?
Yeah?
You see at the top where you got these little boxes. You probably won't have them, but you see anywhere here where there's not a box, yeah, just pick it and drag it to the left, to the right, until it comes up on that big screen. Just anywhere on that little top bar.
I don't have the top bar up.
Right. You know where it's got the website, youtube.com/watch, stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, like right there.
Right. Now on the top, above that, you'll have that little bar or
Yeah.
thing where you got your little X square and your dash and all that. Anywhere there where there's not any writing, it's got to be no writing, no X's. Anywhere along that, just click it and drag it to the left or to the right until it comes up on that screen. Hey, everybody in the chat. You got it?
No, what it did was.
Right. Point the camera at it. So I can see where your cursor is. Right. Well, this is going to be odd. Just let me pin you so I can see. Right. Right. You see, you've got that. Yours is a grey bar. Right. Just to go over a bit towards your right. Bit more. Right. Click there. And then
Nothing happens.
Yeah. No, keep it clicked and drag it. Right. Keep going that way. That way.
This way?
Right off. Yeah. Keep going. Drop.
Okay.
Now look on your monitor, on your TV screen.
Yep.
Is it on there?
No.
What do you mean no? It's got to be.
Nope. It's not there.
Have you let go of it?
Nope.
Let go.
I did, and it's not there.
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
Right. Show us your TV screen. It should. There it is.
Well, it's on the TV screen, but it's not on the.
Yeah, but don't worry about that. Now go to your. You can put your camera back now, as I can see your TV screen. Right, go to your TV screen with your cursor. So on your laptop, go across to the right on your laptop screen. It's a bit hard because your monitor screen, your TV screen's behind you, and your laptop's that side. Right. Once your cursor's on that screen, keep go. So go right to the right of the laptop screen. Keep going till your cursor goes off screen.
Nothing.
Right. Drag your cursor across because it's not come up on that monitor screen. Keep going. Right off the edge of the screen. Keep going. Right past.
Yep.
Right. Now look at your monitor. Keeping hold of your mouse. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the little square in the top corner?
Not on the screen over there.
No, on that one. on your TV screen. Yeah. You click the little square to make it big on your big TV screen. Well,
I can't.
it's a bit awkward because your laptop's that side and your TV's that side. But if you click the square in that top right corner, yeah, it'll make it big.
But I can't see. I can't see it.
Yeah, because it's on that monitor screen. It's on that one. Right? Because once you click it on that one and you make it big, and then you click the little icon in the bottom on your YouTube, like you do to make it enlarged, you're going to get it in a lot clearer detail on that monitor screen, on that laptop, on that TV screen. But you won't see it. But you won't see it.
I can't get the.
If you go back, yeah, if you go back to duplicate, like you had it, you're going to get it small on that TV screen because your laptop's got a small screen. But what it does, it duplicates the size of the screen on your laptop. So on that one, you need to go and click the little box in the top corner, make it large, enlarge it, and then it's just going to be on that screen only. It's going to be a bit awkward because you're facing that way, but the screen you need to look at is on the other side of you.
No.
So you got to move the mouse until it goes into that little square. So move your mouse, but looking at that monitor screen.
I'm not seeing the mouse on this screen.
Yeah, keep dragging it to the right. Your mouse, move to the right, and it will go onto that screen. I'll tell you when it's on there. There you go. Right, now go up to that little square at the top. Keep going. Keep going. A little bit more. There, you got the little dash. You got the square and the X. You want to click the square. Up a bit.
There's 3 dots.
No, up above that.
Oh, I see, up here.
Yeah. Right, you got to click it again. Right. Now move your cursor down to YouTube. You see them little squares?
Yeah.
Click that. There you go.
But it's not on here.
It won't be on that because you're not duplicating the screen. If you duplicate the screen, it goes off your laptop screen. Your laptop screen is a small screen. Yeah.
Okay.
So your TV will only show you a little small box because it's copying that screen. Right? By extending it, you're having a second screen. Yeah. Which gives you the full aspect ratio of your whole TV screen.
Okay.
Because it's not going to duplicate it. But until you get another computer up and running, that's the best way to do it.
Well, thank you, David. I've spent about 45 minutes trying to figure this thing out.
Right, come on, Captain Joe and everybody else. You can come out hiding now.
Brenda hasn't made a comment since 10 minutes after 5, and it's 5:44 right now.
Yeah, don't worry. You've got 14 people watching. It's safe to come out now, guys. It's all done.
Jonathan Jackson, hello, hello, hello.
Oh dear.
I just don't get it all, you know?
Well, Paul, unfortunately, it ain't gonna get any easier the way they keep
No, it's not gonna get any
pissing
better. I know
around.
that. I love my new pupper dog, but I'm thinking maybe it's a mistake because I can't give him what he's given me, you know?
Yeah. Takes time, Paul, unfortunately. You've still got Mia in your heart and everything else, and there's a lot it's a lot to take in and just takes time, unfortunately. The healing process doesn't think I mean the amount of birds I've lost, and it doesn't get any easier.
Definitely not.
I mean, Rio's gonna be the next one I'm gonna miss because he keeps chewing up my paperwork. Leave it alone.
Yeah, I'm just leaving it alone for right now.
Yeah.
The hell with
No.
this computer, it just is not doing anything, so.
See, I told you he was hiding.
So,
You can come out now. He's done his tech.
Justin, what's the name of your channel?
Digital Demon.
Okay.
Boring as fuck.
Were you on here a
Digital
little,
Demon.
were you on here a little earlier?
Yeah, I told Brenda. No, I told her TJ's okay. That's all
Okay,
it said to her.
okay.
She asked if TJ was okay. I said, yeah.
Oh, man. Took David 45 minutes to get me straightened around.
Why? What happened now?
Well,
He's killed a computer.
the computer over here that I usually runs this
Uh-huh.
was plugged in and it died. It wouldn't it started up and it would die. Started up and it would die. And I think it wasn't plugged in all the way.
Right.
And so then I took and I says, well, hell, after about 15 minutes of messing with it, I went and got the other computer out of the other room, brought it in, plugged it in, and it doesn't show.
Basically, he's using a laptop, which is with a small screen. So when he tried to mirror image it onto the big screen, it was only giving him the small picture because obviously, that's what it's doing. It's mirror imaging what's on the laptop screen. So I told him how to extend it.
Yeah, the
We've
extended
done this
display.
before. Extend the display, and then you can make it big on that screen, and it's all done and dusted.
Yeah, that's
All
what I
he's
had
got to
to help.
remember. All he's got to remember tomorrow is when he loads his stream time live, just drag it across to that screen, enlarge it, done. It's up
Yeah,
and
that's
running.
what I had to help Amanda with a
Yeah.
few weeks ago when she got that other monitor. I tried talking her through it, and then I went on the the quick connect with her and
Oh
got
no! Oh,
got
I
on there.
He brought it back. I saw it go
And-
off screen. Then I was like, no. Yeah. Now,
But-
technically, Paul, what are you doing?
The hell?
There you go. Right. So technically, Paul, based on that other laptop screen now,
Yep.
right, you could load another browser. You can do whatever you want on that screen, and it will not show up on that screen unless you drag it across.
Okay.
Right. So basically, all you're getting now is a massive screen instead of two little screens. You got one big screen.
I don't understand it all, but as long as you guys do, that's all that's important.
In
Computers are
short,
just-
David's saying you're fucked.
I know.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. He's sorted. Pack it in.
Nah, you'll be all right. That's actually an easy fix what he helped you with. It's just, yeah, you gotta extend the display in the settings.
Well, see, what I did is where I got screwed up is I couldn't get this one to come up. It would come up and go off and come up and go off. And I don't think that it was charged, plugged in properly. So I took, I did that before. Remember, I went and got the other computer out in the other room and brought it in here and put it on the stand and took this one back out there and plugged it in. It seems to be charging out there.
Well, once that's charged and you bring it back, plug it in, it should be good to go again.
No,
You
it
just-
shut itself off. I don't know what it's doing.
It will do. Is it a laptop?
Yes.
Yeah, because that's your power saving mode. Yeah. Basically, if your laptop's not in use, you're not doing anything on it, you haven't touched the key or whatever, it should shut down after so long. You can turn it off, but it's a pain in the ass to go through them settings.
Let me go look and see if it's actually still charging or not. It'll have a light if it's charging, right?
Yeah. Well, normally on the side, a little green one. Or red. Good evening, Captain Joe. It's over to you.
Hey,
Goodbye.
what's up? I just got here.
Yeah,
I've
no,
been
we're
gone.
leaving. Yeah, I'm leaving now. Goodbye.
Oh, no.
Welcome to Tech Hour.
And my computer's acting funny. Hold on, man.
My computer was playing up today as well. When I first switched it on, it was like a fucking disco flicking through the different screens.
Okay, I got a question. Because when he did the click on it for display resolution, he read the one that was clicked on. He wasn't reading everything else to it. If he'd have read
No,
the
I
other
did-
numbers, it might have been a higher number.
Yeah, I did tell him that, but he couldn't
Yeah,
find
but-
one. So
He
I've
didn't
done- I've
read it. I would have made him read them all.
yeah, but I did the easiest option: screen extend, drag it over,
Yeah.
enlarge, done.
Right now, the other thing, he's got it where he was clicking, switching them from screen to screen just now. So he's got two screens. So
Yes.
this thing's going to stay on screen 2. On screen 1, he needs to just open a browser and he can put the same thing on it.
Yes, if he wanted to.
Yeah, that's what he wants. He wants it by him so he can look that way and not look behind him. He's
Yeah.
got it up here for us to see it. So what you need to do, Paul, on the laptop, because you were switching them back and forth just a minute ago. What you need to do on screen
What I
one,
have up right now is the home page.
yeah, listen.
Right.
That's
Now go to
screen
YouTube
1.
on there, right?
Yeah, that's screen 1. Open up
Go to
another
YouTube.
YouTube and then put Stream Time Live.
Oh, you guys just
I
opened a whole nother can of fucking worms. Good going, Joe. You prick.
bet you should have heard me in the car. I was thinking, I can't get like this in the car because I'm gonna hit somebody. Nope, you're switching screens.
Yeah, I've got a problem with my computer as well.
Fuck off, Mark.
Yeah.
It refuses to open Windows.
Yeah,
That's because it's a
MacBook.
Mac. I was just gonna say the same thing.
No,
See,
I
this
have
is the
got-
problem, Justin.
I
He
have
wants it
got,
right there to be able to see it. And
I've got at
tomorrow
least
it's
half
gonna
a
be back,
dozen.
it's gonna be messed up again. So we gotta get him on that.
I've
Well,
got at
maybe-
least
maybe
half
what
a
I need
dozen.
to do is switch the other computer back over to here.
Well, you said
Once it's
the other
charged.
one wasn't plugged in all the way.
Once it's charged,
didn't
Paul,
think.
then you can bring it over, plug it in so it's charging constantly, and then just go back to how it was.
Well, he had it plugged in, but it came out, so the battery died probably. It might be the one without the battery in it, you remember? There's one of them you used the other day, 2 or 3 weeks ago, they took the battery out of, 'cause the battery was bad.
No, I've got at least half a dozen Windows computers.
So he ought to,
Yeah, but
he ought to be able
Windows
to,
3.1 is the finish with now, Mark.
Nah, I think 7's probably the newest one I've got.
Yeah, that's long
oh,
gone.
here we go.
Yeah, I know.
Don't hook it up yet. Just plug it in and see if it starts.
In fact, I think most
Oh,
of them,
it says it's 5:52.
most of them are on XP.
Plug it in. So it's
Well,
constantly on charge.
let me see if it's working.
And I don't think they've been switched on in the last 25 years.
What, it's not plugged in, right?
Okay, so now it came up to YouTube.
Right. Now, Paul, unplug the HDMI cable out of the other laptop and plug it in to that laptop.
Didn't we try all this last time? I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
yeah, many times.
We've done this many a time, but
Yeah.
you know, we have to take in different routes.
Can somebody write it down when you get it sorted out? Write it down so that you remember what you did last time. Next time.
I gotta take a couple of aspirin.
Only a couple.
Yeah. If we're gonna go into this, let me get a couple. Yes. Yes.
I would have been on earlier, but I would have been absolutely no help to Paul, and I was eating my tea.
Eating your
Oh, what?
tea.
Yeah,
No.
I had a nice a tea. Tea is the evening meal over here.
Was that was silent H in that? Because you said
Yeah.
eating.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
Tea.
Okay, Mark.
It was a nice
Let's-
big piece of roast pork, mashed potatoes, and baked beans.
Now, Mark, let's have the truth. You would have been on earlier, but you saw Paul Murray was having troubles, and you thought, "Fuck that! I'll leave it to David."
Yeah.
I'm glad you got on before I got home.
I would have been of no use to him.
I was
Like
at
I
least able to talking in the chat on the way home.
I haven't got a clue what he's doing because he hasn't
Like
plugged
I
it
said,
in.
the last time I was in, I used Windows. It was XP.
We're back to square one, David.
I don't know what he's doing now because I don't think he's got it plugged in.
He does
You don't
know.
have the HDMI plugged in if it's like that. He said it was working, but you got
Just
to
gonna
plug it into
say-
the screen.
When you tell him to unplug the HDMI cable, are you sure he knows which one that is?
How you getting on, Paul?
That sounded like he was under a desk.
He almost went. He can't get on that. That's all them wires.
Yeah, that didn't sound good.
Hey, Justin. When I was over at I ran to the school so I could get the give them all the discs that I printed out, right? So when I walk into the locker room area, they got the lights out, and they're sitting in the chairs, and I could see it where the coach is at, but I can't see anything else. So I start walking around the back of the chair, and I take about 2 steps, and I felt something touch my leg, and I froze, right? And one of the coaches jumped around. He said, "Hold on, don't walk that way." I said, "Why?" He goes, "Because my cell phone's plugged in, and he'll pull it down." And I said, and he said, "Well, you stopped quick." I said, "I felt something touch my leg." And he goes, "Oh, that's the Marine in you." I said, "Tripwire." That's what I felt. It felt as soon as it touched me, my body said, "Stop."
Well,
Yeah.
well, in that case, then it's a good job I'm not a Marine because it's always touching my leg. I'll be constantly stopped.
That phone would have been on the floor, huh?
I wouldn't have
But I was,
been able to feel it.
I was telling it to my son. He fell out. Oh, let me tell you about my son today. He had to do the dunk tank with the helicopter.
Oh yeah, you said he was going to do that. Mm.
And they got 4 hours to do everything. If you don't qualify in 4 hours, you don't qualify. Okay? He qualified with a minute left.
Oh, he's lucky.
Well, he got in. It doesn't matter.
Failing
He
that, he would have
qualified
had
with
to.
a minute left. 3 times they yanked him out because he was having what they're doing now is a completely different thing than we did. You got an oxygen bottle when you on a helicopter now. If you're on a helicopter going over water, you have a flotation device and an oxygen tank that's hooked to you. That gives you like 10 minutes of oxygen. Right? So they're underneath these things and they're blindfolded, everything, got the dark mask so they can't see. They got to get out and they can take breaths. He said what he kept doing was he wasn't clearing it enough and he was waterboarding himself. You know, he kept waterboarding himself. He said he did it like 3 times. He said every time I took a swallow, it was water. You know, like that. And he said, then all of a sudden I got air and I had reached to get out. And when you pull your hand up to get out, he said I was getting ready to get out and they grabbed me. So he said I was getting out and I had to go back and do it again.
That's the other computer.
And if he hadn't
Good,
have
it's
done it
working,
in the
right?
Yep.
if he hadn't have done it
So
in the
quit
4
changing
hours,
things.
would he have had to start all over again?
He'd have had to go back to another class.
Yeah.
He said, all I know is I had a minute left in the 4 hours when I got through it. Now, Paul, you said that it kept turning on and turning off, so it looked like it might not have been all the way unplugged. If you plug it in, and when you unplugged it, if you thought it was unplugged, if you plugged it in all the way, it would start charging. It would probably stay on because you got a AC.
Yeah, it's true. It could be going into low power mode.
Well, it's got a bad battery in it.
It doesn't
That's the one with the
matter if
bad
it's plugged
battery?
in. It don't
It
matter
works-
if it's
it
plugged.
works. It works plugged in, but the bad battery, so it's not showing charging right now.
Yeah, but it
Don't
shouldn't
worry
matter
about
if
it.
it's
As long
plugged
as
in.
it's plugged in.
As long as it's plugged in, that's fine.
There's plenty of people that run laptops with shit batteries that they just leave plugged in all the time. It's not going to make any difference.
Oh, this could be interesting. I ordered 2 shelving units from B&Q, and they've emailed me because they were cheap.
But you're going to have to
Wow.
move soon.
That's why I need them. Because we're going to start packing boxes, and then we're going to use them to stack things on.
Oh, you guys
right,
finally
so-
got some information back on that, or what?
No, they've put a whole new door frame in today. I don't even know what the fuck they're doing. Yeah, the guy who started putting it in, and then somebody turned up and went, "What are you doing that for?" And he went, "I've been told to." And he went, "But they're knocking these down." And then he's like, "No, they're knocking them down. No, they're knocking them down." He's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, guys, just sort it out. Anybody want a cup of tea or coffee?" So anyway, I've ordered these shelves, and I got the email from B&Q to say that they got my tracking order. So I've tracked it with Every, and it's coming from Home Discount, not from B&Q. Okay, not a problem. And then Every's popped up and said, "We've got a second package from Home Discount for you." And
They're sending each
doesn't-
one separate.
they're either sending each one separate, or I'm getting someone else's order.
Or possible they sent you 2 sets and you didn't realize it.
Hey, I don't care. If I get 4, then great. If I get someone's circular saw or drill, it's mine.
You know, you were talking about putting doors in and everything. Well, Kate got this flat because it's ground floor and wheelchair accessible. And last month, they had to come in and make 2 of the doors 6 inches wider. So that she could get into the living room and the bedroom. She could get in the kitchen, she could get in the bathroom. But she couldn't get into the living room or the bedroom with her wheelchair.
I told I had a guy one time come into Walmart. He ordered 1 bottle of boat cleaner, and they ended up sending a whole case. The guy was like, "I only ordered 1 bottle." I said, "Dude, I'm not sending it back, and I'm not making a UPC to put this on the shelf to try to sell it. Take it."
Keep it.
I told him to take the whole damn case. He was like, "Oh man, I appreciate it." I said, "Dude, go ahead. I'm not dealing with the nightmare of trying to get rid of this." Because then I would have had
and just trying to explain it to them, you know?
Well, the thing is I would have had to make either send it back, which would have been a pain in the ass because the warehouse don't like taking stuff back, or I would have had to made a SKU for it and put it on the shelf, hoping people would have bought it, which they probably would have because boats are a big thing around here. I didn't feel like doing all that, so I told the guy just take the whole case. So he ended up getting 12 bottles. For the price of one.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, you can. Should have sent me 2 cases.
Well, you should have bought 2 bottles.
Yeah, because the warehouse, they hate taking shit back. They will make a big old fuss and yeah, they don't like taking stuff back. Sometimes you have to have a store manager call and like bitch them out to get them to take anything.
Yeah, we were stood outside Asda today, and
Okay, why is the screen off in the back?
we don't know. We don't care. Keep talking. Right. So I
Mm.
was stood outside Asda today, and this couple come out the door. They'd obviously been arguing, yeah, and she's walking with one of them jumps, and the
Up, Al.
shopping bags shopping bags were bouncing, and all of a sudden both bags gave way, and all the glass bottles went smash. It was like, oopsies.
What's up, Al, Jody? Brenda?
Kate had a big argument with the security guard in Tesco's today.
Oh God, doesn't even go there with security guards, assholes. Why? What'd she do?
Well, we went in just to see what was on the reduced, and there was nothing. So we walked back out through the barriers that automatically let you in but don't let you out.
Right.
But because they wouldn't let us out, nobody was coming in. She climbed over the small one. And the security guard come up to us, you can't do that. She just done it.
Correction.
And then
I
then
did.
she walked in front of the barrier to open it so I could get out.
That's when you put your best.
Because we wanted to go to the
Hey,
cigarette
David.
counter. The cigarette counter's next to the door. We didn't want to have to walk halfway down the store to come back, empty through a checkout and walk all the way back again.
Yes, Joe.
That came on too fast for not being on. I'm thinking that it might be in a sleep mode.
That's
Low
what we
power.
were saying. That's what
Yes.
low power mode is.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
but no, I mean, he might have it to set up to turn off in 3 minutes or 4 minutes.
the plug, the USB plug was not plugged in all the way. So I plugged it in and it came back on.
The USB plug.
HDMI. Leave it.
Mark-
Leave it. Leave it.
Yeah.
HDMI plug.
Just checking
So-
on
so-
blood pressure.
What's
Mark-
the last one?
Mark, next time they try to stop you at the store, just put on your best American accent and be like, I'm American. Can't stop me. And just keep walking.
He was Nigerian.
It's only 196/89. I'm fine.
Well, it's not as bad as it's been.
No, I had it 218/198. And they just said it was my anxiety, so it's fine.
It's a bit high for
Oh.
anxiety, that.
or herpes.
So Justin, did you see that article
What?
out of Orlando today?
Oh, yeah, with the tornado. Yeah, I saw that.
No, not that one. The one with the criminal that stole $769,000 earrings.
No.
It was
Oh
on
my
TV
God.
a second ago. He's sitting there. First off, the way he looked, I wouldn't have showed it to him. I wouldn't have left him alone for a second.
That's grand larceny right there, but that's
He's worse. Let me tell you what else. Let me tell you what happened. So he's sitting there and he's kind of sitting there like this and he's looking at the thing and like this and like this. And he grabs him and goes, right? They caught him down the street and he said, I never stole anything. I don't have anything. They arrested him. They said, that's the guy. He said, where'd you ditch him? I don't have him. I never took anything. They brought him to the hospital, x-rayed him. He had swallowed him.
Followed them.
you know what the crazy
Yeah,
crazy
two
thing-
x-ray.
No, go ahead.
You know
I
what?
cut that bitch open.
You know what, Joe? That's a shit story.
Well, the crazy
I was
thing
telling.
is though, is most high-end jewelry stores, like they literally will have like a double door system and they won't let you,
Yeah, and
like
heavy
if you're not,
security.
if you're not dressed a certain way, they're not even going to want to talk to you. Like they
Oh, you're
literally
right.
are. So that's kind of crazy that he was able to get in there and get that.
I mean, even that's what Judge Denise just said. How in the hell did he even get in the place?
Yeah.
That
But
sounds
anyway,
as sad as the time Keanu Reeves went into his own restaurant for food and
Right.
was dressed scruffily, and the waitress didn't want to serve him because she didn't recognize who he was.
How the
yeah,
hell do you not recognize Keanu Reeves?
And
Man's
I
a
wouldn't have
treasure.
served it. I wouldn't serve him either. But anyway, back in 5.
Well, you know, on Blue Bloods, the one, the younger, I can't think of what his name is, but remember he went undercover into a place that he copied their whole inventory and billing and everything on a flash drive, and they followed him out. Says, "What do you take? What do you got?" And he swallowed it.
How do you how do you
and
remember a technical heist like that from a TV show, but you can't remember how to turn the computer on?
I was thinking the same thing.
the brain does what the brain does. In my case, it doesn't do a lot.
What you've got to remember is nobody calls them flash drives anymore.
Hey, stop.
Yeah, because you know how they do the Sunday lunch or dinner at the table. Everybody says, "Well, what happened to the flash drive?" Well, I had to wait for it to come out.
Yeah.
Ain't the first time somebody
Yeah.
swallowed something. I mean, if you watch that show that me and Mark were talking about that one day about like the customs, dude,
Oh,
they
yeah.
find shit in people's stomachs all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, David, I'm in trouble. Let me tell you.
He's
What's
not back
that?
yet.
Oh, Reese's.
Cool.
Reese's peanut butter cupcakes.
Reese's, they're gorgeous.
Well, you're getting ready for Easter. That's Reese's.
I'm getting ready to eat this tonight. What you talking about?
Yeah,
And
and
then
there goes.
Have you ever had the Reese's peanut bar that's like a stick of nugget with peanuts stuck to the outside edge of it?
Yeah, we got those here.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
See,
This is a damn shame.
if you ever get a chance and Walmart sells them, Joe can get them. I don't know about over there where Mark's at, but the Reese's peanut butter cup thins are
Yes.
better because there's a good portion of chocolate and not too much peanut butter, not too much chocolate. It's like the perfect portion.
Yeah.
Those are really good.
One of our local stores.
Because like we have those one Reese's over here, they're called the big cups, and oh my god, it's like a fucking half gallon of peanut butter inside of it. I'm like, dude, that's way too much peanut butter.
Yeah, no. Home Bargains does them.
That's why I don't like moon pies. I think moon pies are disgusting just because of the fact that it's just too much fucking marshmallow. It's not that I don't like marshmallow, I don't like graham crackers, it's just too much marshmallow. And I don't like that much marshmallow.
What the hell is a pie? Is it like a lemon meringue pie?
No, a moon pie is it's like a coated graham cracker.
Oh, like that big, right?
And then it has a bunch of a big chunk of marshmallow in the middle of it.
Yeah.
When's the last time you had a moon pie? My God, that's aging yourself.
Well, back when I was
Yesterday.
used to be married, my wife used to give me her moon pie all the time.
Oh, here we go.
I had a moon pie yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, I caught one at the parade and ate it.
They were throwing out moon pies at the parade?
Yeah, that's a moon pie right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of moon pies. Like I said, it's just too much marshmallow.
Yeah, they were throwing them yesterday. I caught a vanilla one and ate it.
No, that's a wagon wheel.
Wagon wheel.
Yeah, that's what we call them.
Yeah, they call them wagon wheels over there.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of it. I remember somebody saying it before. I couldn't remember what y'all call them though.
There's different
I've got
phases
about
of the moon pie. Full
about-
moon.
I've got about half a dozen of them in the fridge.
That's the one they threw yesterday.
And there's two
Like
different types.
Oh, the
There's
white one?
There's
Yeah.
one that's got jam in it and one that doesn't.
Yeah, because some of the products they have that are identical. They just have different names. Like the
Oh,
Lay's
Lord help me.
chips.
Look at this.
Lay's chips over here aren't Lay's over there. They're Walkers, right?
What do you got,
Yeah.
Joe?
Yeah, it's the same packaging. Just
Look at
different
this,
name on-
Justin.
There you go,
Moon
Justin.
pie, coconut cream, moonshine.
Gross.
Are they made by
Oh.
Hostess?
I don't know what it's made by, but like, God, don't it? It's TH Shine Company. Oh, I gotta find this. I definitely, I'm gonna go look for it right now. I know where they got it too. They gotta have it at Total Wine. They got everything.
And we have one that's called a tea cake as well, which is like 2-inch diameter. And it's like a biscuit with marshmallow domed on the top of it, covered in chocolate.
That's like Peeps. I hate Peeps. Peeps are disgusting. I'm just not a big marshmallow person. Like, I don't mind having a s'more once in a while, but I don't go heavy on the marshmallow.
And then the other one's a snowball. Have you got that as well?
Oh yeah.
Big round
That was my favorite. Was the round ones with the coconut on it.
coconut on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was from the movie, what was it? Zombieland. Remember, he was trying to find a Twinkie and he finds a whole truckload of fucking, snowballs and
Snowballs.
he gets all pissed off. He's like, he finds a hostess truck knocked over and fucking opens the back of the truck and it's just full of nothing but snowballs. He gets all pissed off because there's no Twinkies in the truck.
Man, it's not available within 200 miles of me.
You can order it online though, can't you?
Yep,
Tomorrow in Fort Huron.
$28.99.
With a high of 54
How
Fahrenheit and a low
many
of
do you get though?
degrees.
Is that a case?
Just one. It's the 750 milliliter. That's the drink.
Oh, it's a bottle of liquor. Okay, I thought it was
Oh,
actual
right.
moon pie.
Hey, look, let me show you.
I thought it was just a flavored moon pie.
Yeah,
That's it right there.
it's a moon pie flavored liqueur.
When you,
It is,
when you click on it, does it tell you about it?
Yeah,
it
but
tells you
try it.
about it. No, actually, don't. I looked it up.
Yeah, but you want
Oh.
to try it before you go buying a big ass bottle of it because you might not like it. And sometimes you'll see liquor like that that sounds good and looks good, and then you try it and it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Or just any product, it might look good, and then when you actually try it, it's not.
Well,
all
you
that.
could buy it and have it shipped to Lance. He'd give you a review on it.
That's it
I
right
don't
there.
drink. I don't drink alcohol.
This is moon pie.
28.
That explains a lot.
Look at that. Oh, I bet you that's good. You know what that'd be good on? Make a snowball out of it. Yeah.
Pour it on top of a snowball.
Yeah, make a snowball and
Nice.
like a New Orleans snowball, instead of using the flavors they use, pour that on there. Oh, hell yeah.
Snowball is eggnog, orange juice, lemon juice. No, orange juice, lime juice, and lemonade.
So Joe can have a liquor snowball instead of a homeless man's piss on it.
If you haven't had a New Orleans snowball, you haven't lived.
Brenda says she doesn't eat sweets except for cheesecake with cherry on top.
Oh, don't even talk about cheesecake.
See, I don't
Yeah.
like cheesecake.
Over here, I mean, we used to make the snowballs sometimes from scratch, but they actually did a small bottle that was full of snowball.
I don't eat a lot of sweets either, but my one candy bar that I love to death is the Bueno bars. Those I'll eat those every damn time I get one. Just because I like how light and airy they are. They're not a heavy
It's
candy bar.
a very light wafer and hazelnut chocolate cream.
All right.
Yeah.
It's not a big old thick candy bar like a fucking
They-
Snickers or something like
They're
that.
just they're made by Kinder, the ones that make the eggs.
Yeah. We have Kinder eggs over here. They just the toy isn't inside of a chocolate egg. It's like a plastic egg and it pops into two pieces and the toy's on one side and then there's like some chocolate shit on the other side. And they're like
Yeah,
separated.
no, ours are a chocolate egg with the plastic egg inside it.
Yeah, we used to, my grandma, when she used to go to Germany, she used to take she would take like 20 freaking egg cartons with her, and she would load them up with Kinder eggs and bring them back, and all the grandkids each got a dozen of Kinder eggs.
I guess that's one way of doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, so we got like the real ones, not the ones that we sell over here.
Yeah.
I haven't had a real one in years.
Almond Joy.
That's good.
Yeah, I like the Almond Joys. I'm not particularly happy with Mounds because they got the dark chocolate on 'em. I like the milk chocolate stuff.
Yeah, you don't have the stuff that's better for you.
I prefer the dark chocolate.
Oh, do
But
you?
I like white chocolate as well.
Well,
In fact,
go-
Like white chocolate.
I've got a white chocolate Cadbury's cream egg in the fridge.
I'm not a big
Nice.
fan of dark chocolate, but Sarah loves it.
I'm not either, but it's better for you.
go
Yep.
better.
That's why Paul don't eat it. He doesn't eat
No,
dark chocolate because
I
it's better.
hate Boston creams. That's the best.
No, that's really bad for you.
Well, none of it's really good for you. And
I gotta watch. I can't eat those things Wednesday though, because I got a PET scan on Thursday, and I got to make sure my sugar's below 220. my sugar's sitting around 120, so I should be good. But they're
Whatever
telling me to stay off sugar all day on Wednesday. I said I'll have my cup of coffee in the morning because it's gonna be past 24 hours. I hate it. I used to tell them I want a PET scan at 8 in the morning. Now they won't do them till 11.
I still don't understand your sugar readings. I mean, I use the old method. So like my HbA1c was 7.8, I think, this time, which in the new values is about 60 something. So I don't know where the hell you get 120 from.
From my blood.
Yeah.
They got that new thing too. I see a lot of people with diabetes wear them, where they put that little sensor on your arm and you can just use your phone and tap it.
Yeah, I don't want nothing sticking them on.
Them sensors last for 2 weeks and they cost 50 quid each.
Yeah,
Well, smile now. Smile now. In a couple of days, you'll be complaining you had to take Ducalax.
I buy Ducalax in the big bottles.
He doesn't even count the pills. He just does it, dumps them in his mouth.
I'm pretty sure that that's probably bad for him because he'll end up getting dehydrated.
All right, I gotta jump off. I'll catch y'all later.
Later, Justin.
See you, Justin.
Justin, have a good evening.
Yep.
I watched your video today, there, Lance.
Oh, you did? So
yeah, I spent 5 minutes of watching something that I'll absolutely never use.
yeah, because you've already trashed yours, right? You dumped yours in the garbage can.
I used it. I had the range the other day. Flew it around and shot it.
Yeah. So there's no documentation on that. I mean, they hid that, to where you had to hit the play button in the album to marry it. It was stupid. It's the only way to do it.
Wow.
But anyway, yeah. So it was kind of a nice, figuring it out, and you know, going back and forth with DJI, and they, you know, they weren't a lot of help, but
Well, like the other day with all the updates, my Air 2S wouldn't update. Paul's Air 2S updated. That might have been because mine was up to date before, and he wasn't. You know, might have been.
yeah, yeah.
I haven't checked the update on the Air 2S or the Mini 4. I did the controller update on both.
And
the
only
Android
I didn't do the Avata with the other goggles for the update. I'm pretty sure it's on that too.
Goggles 3.
Well, it was goggles 3 update, right?
Yeah,
So the
I haven't
Integra goggles probably didn't have an update.
I haven't updated my 3 or my 2. I need to pull those out.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm getting really pissed here because the last 2 weeks I've flown like once 8 days ago and once 8 days before that. And I was going today and I was going to bring my drone with me when I went to school, and I had to go to the store. So I had it all planned out how I was going to do everything. And I get out there and they got like 40-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, you got to be kidding me.
I bet I've got to do an update on the N3 goggles as well then.
Are the kids still enjoying Joe's favorite drone?
They are. They are. In fact, I was going to invite Joe to teach them.
If Paul keeps saying that, you keep saying that when your computer messes up, I'm never coming on.
Joe, you
I'll
love
give David a
everyone. You
warning.
love every one of your drones to certain degrees.
Yeah, negative degrees for that one.
Well, when you don't
So
want it anymore, you could always send it to Lance. He can have his kids use it.
So it definitely floats around inside, Joe. I mean, I was in my studio, and when I filmed that, when you saw, you know, that the end of the video, and it was moving around. You know, it would not stay. You know, it probably moved 5-6 inches back and forth as I was, you know, as it just sat there and hovered.
Yeah, you can't hover it. You gotta control it the whole time.
Yep, it wanted to move on me.
Now, does Johnny have a Neo?
Yeah, he's got one. He likes it. But you know, you gotta expect that out of Johnny. You know.
I think it depends on what kind of flooring you've got as well.
Well, I've got carpet where he's at. His studio where he flies around should be light enough. Should not have an issue. And the school should not be an issue.
But if it's a one color floor, it doesn't pick up the actual position because it all looks the same.
You're on the second floor, right?
Gray cement. I'm not. Oh, Joe is. Yeah. But
Joe is.
I'm on the second floor, but doesn't matter. The second or third floor don't matter. It means what the material is.
And I have
Just
gray
watch what it
cement.
says.
Do you have one of those green plastic cutting boards with that looks like graph paper?
No. Watch.
Oh no, I didn't expect you to have one, but I thought, what's it? Lance might have one.
Oh, I
In a
probably have
store.
one somewhere. Yeah. Yeah.
Try flying it over that and see if it uses the pattern on the board to keep itself steady.
Okay.
Says fly in well-lit textured environment.
By texture,
When I'm inside,
Why do you
it tells
think
me
why do you think it needs textured?
because it needs
that.
to be able
to see the different levels, I
Oh,
guess.
to see it? Okay.
I think
So-
contrast. Yeah.
I have all kind of contrast here. I got a pillow here. I got I don't have a lot of empty space in here. I got a path you can walk around, but I've got furniture and everything. That to me is a textured environment. If I'm above it, you know.
Well, it depends on what that downward facing camera sees.
Hey Ed, how's it going?
If it can't pick an exact position from the pattern. It
Well,
by
it's not- it's not-
textured it means patterned, I think.
Well, when I flew it around, like I said, right in front where I've got a chair, I've got a step thing for the dogs to get up on the ottoman. All of that stuff right there is all different colors, and it was the doing it wanted to do. It would tell me attitude mode and start going somewhere, and I'd get it back. Then it'd hover for a second and fly around, and it's
Sure.
attitude mode. Start doing it again.
Well,
And it doesn't do that outside, you know.
it's probably been taking lessons off the dogs. They've certainly got an attitude.
Yeah, his ex-wife's got an attitude too.
No, she's just a bitch. Needy bitch. You growl at me again. See what I do to you.
Which one's growling?
Loki, he's the only one. He's laying down against my down on the side here. So I brush my foot across the carpet. He goes, "Arr."
So the other two don't growl or make noise?
Tito's knocked out in that red chair over there. Is knocked out. Cleo is in the back. Cleo
Okay.
just went. She just when she gets up here, she'll lay around. If I'm not giving anything, she goes gets under the bed and goes to sleep. Gets away from everybody. But they're doing just exactly what they're supposed to do, because they're saying if a dog is content and happy, the dog will sleep about 16 hours a day.
Yep.
You know, and that's what they do. They get around, and Loki will get up and go get the ball and bring me the ball. Tell me I want to throw it. You know, he says, "I got the ball for you because I know you want to play with me."
Well, you know,
But I'll throw the ball.
it was 55 degrees here today, so I cracked the door open to going in and out. He's been in and out at least 2 or 3 dozen times.
That's good.
In, out.
It's
So
good for him.
that makes me wonder about, remember Justin said something about that they had the thermal magnetic.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, the magnetic door screen.
All right.
Yeah, he yeah.
I thought Paul had one of them.
What's that?
I thought you had a magnetic door screen.
I do, but it's just a regular screen. These are thermal ones. They got like blankets on them. Insulated door.
Uh-huh.
That keeps the cold out of the or the cold in.
That's pretty straightforward then, isn't it? Just put aluminium foil on it.
Yeah, that'll work. Get some super glue and glue aluminum foil on it. It should work.
There's what he was talking about right there.
Either that or a sheet of polystyrene ceiling tiles.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. See, in your case, you'd be all right. It depends on where you live at, because that's in your backyard. But you can't see anybody there waiting to come through, you know?
Yeah. What I want is an electrically operated sliding door. So
Is 36 to 82, is that a standard opening?
Maybe.
36 is,
Sadly.
yes. 36 is standard.
Yeah.
3 foot wide. What's 82? 6'10".
They deliver it to me in 2 days. I mean, I'm gonna go measure it just to be sure.
6'10".
That's probably right.
It's like half price, $29.99, 50% off.
That's because it was
Amazing.
overpriced.
Nah, it's a good price, but they sell them for $5 in our shops.
Yeah. I think they probably got it cheaper.
Yeah,
'Cause I was looking at it earlier. I couldn't find one earlier less
We-
than that.
we can buy it for a £5, but then it's 65 quid postage to the States.
Yeah.
What they got? Let's see. There's a $24.99. It looks the same ad. Looks like the same ad. $24.99. Same ad for $21.99.
Yeah, look on Temu.
Same ad for $19.99.
That's my door is 36 by 80.
Well, you need the 82 because it's got to be above it.
Oh, it's 82 on here? Oh, yeah. Okay.
So they got them for $19 there, Paul,
Where?
on YouTube. I mean, on Amazon.
On YouTube.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Wouldn't surprise me if Google didn't get into it. You can shop on
Yeah,
fucking
we know.
TikTok now.
Type in the search bar, insulated door curtain, and then look down. They got the same ad that you were looking at for $21 with the gray one. Then they got a black one that's $19 a little further down.
Insulated door cover?
Insulated door curtain, the first one.
Does that work both ways then, in and out?
You just click on the right there. You just click on the name. They go down a little bit. See, 27 is 121 right next to it. Look at it. Same ad. Okay, that's 21. And if you go down a little further, they got a black one. I'm trying to move this shit down. Keep going. It's black, all black. Keep going. So yours look there you go. There you see $19. Now I don't know if you want black.
No.
If you want the gray, $21 up top.
Well, why are these other ones more expensive?
Because there's different sellers.
Are they
Because they-
better
greedy.
quality or?
No, just greedy.
The 21, Paul. I'm telling you.
People selling exactly the same thing for more money because they want more profit.
And nobody's paying attention to it.
Or
Here's what I'm wondering.
they-
This looks like it's got everything to mount it. You think this does?
Yeah, they do.
right.
Click on
one,
it, look down the thing. They'll show
Read
you
the
right
list.
there in the pictures. That next
Right.
one.
read the listing. Right, because one, you need to make sure the sizes are correct.
What does that mean? Widen around? What?
We can't read it. You're going so fast.
Also, you need to make sure that you know that you're going to be able to fit it because we can't do that remotely.
Yeah. Right a bit, Paul. Right a bit, Paul. Yeah, screw there. Not there, Paul. No, right a bit.
You
36,
got a video.
82.
Watch the video right there. That's it. Watch it. He'll show you how to do it.
Where do the magnets go then? Are they right on the very
On
edge
the metal.
It should be
Yes.
on the outside.
to allow it to open both in and out?
See it's widened edges. That's what it's saying.
Because
And
that,
you use
I
the
mean,
tape.
that has to be a double hinge as well to allow it to open in both directions, doesn't it?
It's a double-sided tape. How is yours held on?
It has Velcro.
And that's a double-sided tape.
Velcro. So does it just hang from the top of the door?
Door frame.
Right. So it
Yeah.
doesn't have a hinge at all, other than the fact that it swings in and out rather than actually opening like a door.
Look at that one again. Was that Velcro? Something didn't make sense on that.
That one here?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Hold on.
No, you got to tape it up.
Yeah, it said it looked like tape, but it looked like he was putting it on a black strip, though. Hold on.
Did you see where Seattle got Sam Darnold today?
Hey,
The Seahawks
Hey,
signed
Paul, it's
Sam Darnold.
Velcro.
Is it Velcro?
Yeah, it's Velcro. No, it's tape.
Yeah.
No, wait. It is Velcro, but you got to tape the Velcro to where your Velcro's taped already. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So it is Velcro, but you got to put the Velcro on the material. I think it might be on the material already. Hold on.
So it doesn't come with it then.
No, it comes with it.
yeah.
But they're
It's
showing you
probably-
having to cut. It gives you a roll of it. You got to cut it and put it together.
Well, it's either that or it's got it attached to the door, and it gives you a roll of the opposite stuff that's sticky back to tape to the top
Yeah.
of the door, which you've already got effectively. So that should make
You've got
it
Velcro up
easier.
there. You can either take it off or take that Velcro off and put the new one up. You know.
I'll have to put some new Velcro on the back of that, right?
It gives you a strip. I think
Probably
just
not.
make sure you put the right part of the Velcro. Don't match them. You got to be opposite.
It might already have the Velcro on the door part of it.
I see. I couldn't tell. That's the one thing I couldn't tell. It says upgraded hook and loop design, but it doesn't say if it's on there already.
Strapping tape.
Upgraded hook and loop design, i.e. Velcro. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the $21? No, it's a $37. Go back to the $21, the one I'm reading to you. I'm telling you this thing.
That's the same one right there?
21. That's the one I was reading. It's got Velcro. The only thing is, like I said, it may come where I can't tell if it. Let me see, it's got to say it.
So are the magnets on the side or on the bottom?
The magnets are in that side, that little.
Yep, in
that
the
side
loop,
part.
yep. Because
Right.
it says more magnets. See them? That's the way they are on the screen one.
Yeah.
Heavy body bottom loading. Maybe I'll order one of those, huh?
If you're gonna buy one, buy that one. Because that $37, and you're just paying more money for the same basic thing.
Now you remember what you said last time we said that to him. But he gets the dearer one in 2 days instead of 5 days.
Well, that was Lance.
2331.
Oh, it was Paul buying. What was it he was buying?
That was the SD cards.
It might have been, yeah. It was either that or a USB thing.
You see the Velcro on this, Paul, it's an inch, 1.57 inches around the door. That's the Velcro.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's physically sewn on. I'm thinking it's got to be sewn on to the door. So you might just be able to just put it right up. But you got to make sure it matches, because the way you put it up last time may be different. So you may have to take that Velcro off and put the new Velcro on.
You might have to redo the magnet positions.
Yeah, you might.
That was $37.
And it's
That's
a
the
difference.
wrong one, Paul.
No, you ordered the other one already.
Dog sticking his head out.
Yeah, that looks like the same one. Yeah, check the $21 one when it comes in. If it don't look like it worked, send it back.
Yeah. I mean, how does it come? Is it rolled up or something?
Flat. Looks like that's how it packed.
It comes flat in a 6-foot box.
No, look at the box right down the screen. Little bag like.
Look,
Folded.
it shows it there. It's folded.
Yeah, I'm not looking at the screen.
Well,
It
look at
comes
the screen.
folded about
Gives you
4
the answer.
times, 5 times. You already bought one, Paul. Quit looking.
Okay, I got it.
What is it, a screen door for the dog?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
thermal.
insulated.
That door open?
It's thermal. You're supposed to use it like in the wintertime, and it keeps the heat in and keeps the air conditioning in the summertime.
Yeah, it's not like the screen he's got right now. Yeah, just you'll see when it comes in. If the Velcro's on, it might just be able to take the other off, put it right back up.
Yeah, this is the one I ordered right there. They make them for garage doors too.
Yeah, they make a whole bunch of different sizes. But you don't need that. You'll be going down the street.
Yep.
Yeah, you definitely don't want one on your garage door. That magnets will scratch right across the top of your car.
If every squirrel in the neighborhood would be inside.
And
They go
raccoon.
find way to keep the peanuts.
Yeah, Paul turns around and Paul turns around as like 50 squirrels. Where the peanuts at, bitch?
Did y'all figure it out?
What's that?
All it is it's Velcro that's sewed on around the edge of the thing.
Yeah.
Then it comes with the other side of the Velcro. You attach it, peel the tape, and put it on the wall.
Justin's the one that pointed it out the other day, right, Justin?
Yeah.
That was a smart one. But if you already have Velcro around the edge of the door for your other one, as long as it's the opposite side, you can just put
I've
that
just
one
Just
up.
put it right up.
Wait,
Oh,
you said Justin pointed it out to you the other day.
Yep.
Now, Joel, look, you've done. You made him buy the other one, slightly cheaper. Now, Justin's affiliate link is not working, and he ain't gonna get anything.
I read both of them. Both of them were exactly the same ad.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying that's all it is one side of the Velcro is sewed around the edge of it.
Now,
And then they just use the other
are you using that in Florida? That'd be good because it keeps the air conditioning in the summertime. and
Oh,
it
hell no, there's too many big animals that try to come in.
keeps the heat out. Well, they're showing big animals.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
Justin's talking about big animals, he's thinking like
Like
crocodiles just
crocodile,
walking in.
Alligators,
iguanas,
Yeah.
monkeys.
Big-
iguanas, alligators, the
Justin
crazy
rolls
bitch from
over.
down the street.
Yeah, Justin rolls over and he's like, God, Sarah, you're a bit scaly tonight. He's hugging an alligator.
You look up, there'd be a
no kidding.
homeless guy sitting at your table.
Yeah.
No, but that's all it is. And then it's just magnetic in the middle, and then you walk through
Yeah.
it, just magnetizes that.
So does it split down the center?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
And then when you walk through it, it will swing back, and then the magnets will grab it.
Right. So the magnets
Mark,
are actually
Mark-
are on both sides of the curtain then.
yeah.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
Right.
Mark, you remember the old tassel curtains that you used to
Yeah.
have in the 80s?
Yeah.
No, you'd walk through and they'd drag the fucking drag your head back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like that, but obviously a lot thicker.
Kind of. Yeah. Man, you used to have different ones. You used to get the little plastic strips ones, and you used to get the wooden bead ones that used to hit
Yes.
you.
Am I sharing the screen right now?
Yeah. Yeah. The plastic ones were evil because you used to get paper
Yeah, that's the
cut
one we looked at already.
Mm.
right across your head. It's like zoink.
It
Well,
doesn't
it's
have
like
any
for
rips
the-
in it, Bob.
For the price, though, it's not a bad little test just to test it out. I mean, it doesn't work, send it back. Give it like a week or so.
Can you go into like a PetSmart and see if the dog will go through one?
I don't think they have those at PetSmart. If they do, it's going to be in a box. You really can't test it.
I think they'd have them out, wouldn't you?
I don't know. The way that dog is trying to get out the doors and stuff, he might not have an issue with that. Once he realizes it opens, he might bolt right out of it.
Yeah, I think for $21, you can't argue with that, really.
Well, it's like Paul said this morning. It's not like it's like a $200 item you're testing.
Yeah.
It's like $20-$30 on dad just to test something out.
Paul spends more than that on Boston creams.
Yeah. That's two boxes of Boston creams.
Like I said, I wouldn't use it like in extreme ass weather, but if it's like 30, 40 out, or if it's like, during the
Like
summertime.
right today it's like 58, 59.
I wouldn't leave your door wide open when it's fucking -10 out.
Well, they show it is snow on the ground and lights on the inside, like it's like.
Well, I mean, you can always test it next winter when that time rolls around if you get any more cold days like that. But you got to remember too, it's not completely sealed because the bottom is a little open, so it's just keeping a majority of it out. It's something you just want to have open for 20, 30 minutes for the dog to run in and out, and then, occasionally close the front door.
Mm.
Gotta go, guys. I'll catch you later.
Well,
Okay, all right, Lance, take care.
Yep, see you, Lance. Back door, not front door. Hell, you don't want it running down the street again.
Yeah, sure.
Not you.
That's for a sliding glass door.
Yeah. Have you guys seen the incident off the coast of the UK today?
No.
An American military fuel ship has crashed into a cargo ship. Crew members are still missing. They're still picking them
crashed
out of the
into what?
sea.
Cargo ship.
Crashed into a cargo ship.
It makes you wonder how the fuck they managed to do that.
Well, put it
Well,
this way.
the thing of it is that when it's going in a certain direction, you can't stop them suckers very easy.
They must have hit at some speed because both of them gone up in smoke.
They must turn.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, they're not exactly small. You're going to see it quite a distance away.
Well, when you go to turn a ship, I know that it takes a half a mile to 3/4 of a mile to turn a ship.
And you've also got to remember the seas are rough because we've got a spring tides.
Well, being a military fuel ship, it probably did more damage to the cargo ship than it did to that.
Actually, the military ship sank.
Did it really?
With
Well,
it being
it
a
started-
fuel ship, it probably exploded.
Yeah, it started. No, it started to sink.
Because they design the military ships. They can take a pretty good beating before they'll sink.
So the cargo ship was from where?
Don't say the Ukraine or China.
It was part of
Okay.
it was a part of the USA's security thing running along the North Sea.
That was the
No,
the
that's the
fuel
fuel
ship, right?
Where was the cargo ship from?
Oh, it left Grimsby, going to Denmark, I think.
So they hit us then. That's what you're saying.
No, I think you
They hit us, I
guys.
guarantee.
No, you hit down the center of the cargo ship.
Oh, they got in our way.
Keep on.
You know, hey,
Keep on.
they ran the red light. You know, not my
We're on the
fault.
red light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
It's-
it just amazes me because all the radars those ships have on each other.
Oh, yeah.
That's just how they would even
Satellite
hit each
tracking
other
and
like
everything
this.
else. Yep, yep.
Look, John,
Yeah,
the one
not
up
even-
now. Oh,
It's not like it's even foggy or anything. They should be able to see for miles.
Actually,
Probably-
it
What
was
are you
foggy.
looking at that for
Probably
yours?
we're playing aquatic
Yeah.
chicken.
because
it
I
was
have
foggy,
the
Mark.
I have a dog door that's about as wide as this on my screen. That this stays open,
Yep.
but to get outside, it's a pain in the ass, and then up here I gotta stuff it. Because the bees can find a way in if I don't stuff it, because it leaves a gap. If I put this up there, I don't have to worry about anything.
Yep.
I might have to worry about mosquitoes, but you know.
Yeah, but the only problem is that with those type of things though, is you got to remember the bottom's not attached to the frame. That's sitting
Yeah,
loose.
you got a point.
So that
Yeah,
might
they've
not.
got weights on them. I've never had a problem with my screen because they're weighted so much. They-
Well, even like, how much is that one, Joe?
That
you
one
seeing this?
is $36.
That's not bad to just do the same thing Paul's doing. Get it and test it.
Get it?
I'm
See
gonna-
For a
I'm
week
gonna
or
add it to
two.
my list. I'll go back and look at it.
To be
And
conclusive.
then if it doesn't work, then just trash it.
This image here is of the Stena Immaculate before this morning's collision.
If it doesn't
I
work,
bet you I can find it cheaper.
Environmental impact.
David,
doesn't
you're not
work.
sharing
There
the
you go.
screen. You're sharing Steve.
if it doesn't work,
for
put
God's
it back
sake.
in the box and put it on eBay.
Bring it back to Amazon. What you talking about?
Yeah, true.
72 by
Just take it
80.
back. Yeah.
That one, right?
Yeah, that's nice. They got one of them for $28 that opens
see
on
that?
both sides. Yeah.
Image of a collision between two vessels was taken off the east coast of England, and we're now starting to build up a picture of what happened.
Yeah, we don't need
the
to hear
screen.
him.
Has collided with
Oh wait,
It
what does
gets
it say?
closer and closer, and eventually hits the oil tanker.
so long has collided with tanker Stena Immaculate in the outer anchorage. Both vessels are abandoning.
Other cargo
Oh,
ships
so one
had
of-
travelled
One of the ships was
human error
actually
keeping a factor.
anchored.
So could issues with equipment like radars. It's happened. This image here is of the Stena Immaculate.
Boone weighs 48 pounds.
Real concern about the environmental impact.
That's what they weighed him at the today at the vet.
It was carrying jet fuel for the US government.
And I opened this can this morning and gave him like down to here this morning. Now I'm down to here this afternoon. Do I give him the rest of it? Do you think a can a day is too much or what?
Well, I think a third of a can, like we was talking. But did you ask them?
To be honest with you, like I said,
How big's the
Precious.
dog?
Precious is £120 and I give her 2 cans a day.
Well, that's a bigger dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah, but only twice the size, so 1 can a day would be all right.
It's 3 times the size.
No.
he
It's
40
Paul.
pounds to 120. That's three
No,
times. 3 times 4 is 120.
Gee.
48. That's nearly 50.
Right, compared to Mia, what size
Okay,
is
they're
this dog?
2.7.
I've never seen the dog.
No, you haven't? Okay, wait a second.
It's a beagle mix. It's
That
Third
you
of a
would
can.
have.
about the
I would-
size of a full-grown collie.
Yeah, I would say half a can in the morning, half a can in the evening with a
Yeah.
few biscuits in his bowl.
But
So
he's
I
mixing
should
it
give
with
him the
kibble.
rest of the can because I split it today.
Yes.
Wait,
He's
you're
been
mixing it
fo-
with-
he's been following me back and forth to the kitchen.
have you,
Well, they do
mixed
that
it
all
with
day
kibble though?
anyway.
What's that, Joe?
You're mixing it with kibble though, right?
Little bit, not much, because he's not big on the kibble.
Well, if you mix a third of a can and a half a cup of kibble, that's about a half a can of food, and I guarantee you he'll eat it. Because if you get him used to eating that, he will eat that. If you cut back on the kibble, then he's not going to want to eat the kibble. You got to put it there and let him eat. Leave it alone. He'll eat it.
So the question I have for you guys, do I give him the rest of this? It's like down to here.
Yes.
Well, how many
half a
times you
can-
fed him today?
I fed him this morning before we started. I fed him at like 1 or 2 o'clock, and now it's 7 o'clock.
Did you keep the open tin in the fridge?
No, I've got this lid that goes on here.
You need to keep him in the fridge.
I'd
It's-
still
yeah.
keep it in the fridge once it's open.
It's really a nice lid. It seals
It
it.
don't matter. It's got to be. It's
Yep.
got to be in the refrigerator.
Yep.
Start having
Yep.
bacteria.
Well,
grow in
yeah,
it.
if you keep it longer than a day, yeah.
Once
Right.
it gets
Gotta-
to a certain degree.
Right. No,
Once it
next
starts getting
question.
to about 60 degrees, it starts forming bacteria.
Hey,
Yeah.
David, what do you think? Should
Right.
I just give it to her? Him?
Question.
Yeah.
How much of a tin did you give this morning and then in the second feed?
Down to about
So
here.
So you
And the
split it.
second feed down to here, and that's what's left
A
in the
third.
Right. Right. So
And
definitely
what time?
refrigerate.
What times?
Right. And definitely refrigerate it. Now, the next question is, when you feed him, does he eat everything out the bowl straight away, or does he leave some for later?
No, he eats everything out of the bowl.
Then you could give him 17 of them cans and he still eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
probably.
saying. That's what I'm saying. If you mix a half a cup of kibble with a third of a cup and he eats it, just feed him twice a day. Don't do 3 times a day. Because he doesn't need that much food.
Well, he spent the whole day outside running around the backyard.
Well,
Yeah, he runs one end of the backyard, chases a squirrel, run to the other, jumps up on the fence and jumps back. He's like a wild man.
Yeah, I mean,
but if he gets hungry, he'll catch one of them squirrels.
he's burning up a lot of energy.
Joe, have you been telling him to get one of those squirrels and eat it?
I'm telling him it's good food, fresh meat. But if I would I would feed him twice a day, and I'd start off I'd put a half a cup of kibble and a third a cup of that in the morning before you start your show and right before you start your show again, and then see how he reacts the next day. If he looks like he's really hungry, give him like a whole cup of kibble mixed with a third a cup. But I would not go more than a third can. If you want to go half can, go half can. But I'd give him at least the same amount of kibble.
Okay. So
At
I'll
least a half a-
I'll
at
put
least a
some
half a
kibble with this and give it to him. Then tomorrow, do half a can and kibble and half a can at night, right?
Yeah, wash that can out when you finish.
Yep.
And wash it out real good when you finish. Make sure it's good and clean. And fill that can up with kibble. And put the whole can of kibble with a half a can and see what it does.
Okay.
Because that might be enough. And only feed him twice then. Morning and night.
Yep. Okay.
Because that might be all he needs right there. Because that's how we fed the beagles that my cousin had. He'd eat a half a can of food with a can of kibble.
What time did you feed him this morning and this evening?
He said before the show at 1 o'clock and now.
Right, that's 1 o'clock our time, by the way. So 9 o'clock.
So he's looking at about every
9
6
o'clock.
hours.
9
Yeah,
o'clock,
9
in the
o'clock this
morning.
morning. Yeah, and then 5 o'clock this evening.
Yeah, that could be all right. I would perhaps leave the evening 1 till 7 rather than at 5 then.
If it was
my
me,
cousin had German Shepherds for years. Then she had Beagles for the rest of her life. And she'd feed the Beagle in the morning a half a can of food and a full can of the kibble, like that, and mix it up. And then at nighttime, she'd do the same thing. And that's all she ever fed this dog. And during the day, throw him a treat every once in a while. And she took like the milk bones and broke them in 4. It was little treats. Didn't give them a lot. And these dogs stayed muscular and everything.
Mhm.
But if he's used to not getting any extra food, he's not gonna worry about the extra food. He knows when he eats.
Yeah.
Like I said, if he gets really hungry, he's gonna catch one of them squirrels.
Either that or he'll do what Precious does. He'll stand there and bark at you till you feed him.
Oh yeah, he'll know if he's hungry.
Yeah.
Don't like I said, you got to train him, not let him train you.
Mhm. Yeah, that don't work.
Yeah, I got them trained. I trained them the wrong way when I first started because it's in the apartment. I had them where when they go to the paper, they come let me know they use the paper, and I give them a little treat. Now they go take turns using the paper to get 3 treats.
I don't even have paper down. When she wants to go, she just stands at the door and I let her out.
Oh, yeah, but the other 2 will go through the dog door all day. But the problem I got is Loki, and if Loki can't get out, wherever he can find a place, he's gonna go.
Mm.
So Loki's the one, he'll go on the paper. But if the paper, and I got to check the paper during the day. The paper starts getting, I've got 2 of them down, 2 squares down. If the paper starts getting bad in one area, he won't go to the back paper. He'll pee next to the paper.
Mhm.
You know, so that's him. Or if he goes in there and he just thinks it's too much on the paper, he'll go on the other paper by the door. And then if that's too much for some reason, because the one by the door he uses every day in the morning. But if I don't change that every day, and sometimes I'll look over there and it doesn't need changing because it's charcoal and you don't smell it. But if I look over there and I see both processes on it, and I look over and I say, well, let me go, I don't change it, or I don't change it fast enough, he'll pee on the carpet right next to it.
Mm.
I'll look over there and see a yellow spot. Then I got to get the shampoo out, and I shampoo it again.
You need a darker carpet.
No, I don't need carpet at all.
Yeah, I must
If I was
admit.
in one of the newer, when after about 2 years of me being here, all the new apartments don't have carpet in them anymore. They've got hardwood floors. They put the laminate floors down.
There have been a
I
couple.
much prefer that.
There've been a couple of times where I've come down and she's peed in the hallway on the wood flooring. But at least it's easier to mop up. And I guess I've got to remember that at her age, she's gonna lose control easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boone today at the vet, after we got done and we were coming out, he peed on the sign there at the vet.
That's because he smelled every other dog. He was marking his territory.
Yeah.
Because when I take Tino out, I say, you need to go to the tree. He runs over to the tree. One spot on the tree, smells it, and he marks it.
What do you want to tell the guys thank you? He ate her, wolfed her right down with kibble.
There you go. That's what I'm telling you. But I would try the third of a can first, twice a day, and see what that does with about maybe 3/4 of a can of kibble. And he eats it, then give him his treats during the day and feed him later.
You're a good boy. You are a good boy. Yet you are.
But he does not look 48 pounds.
Well, that's what they told me. They weighed him right in front of me. You a good boy? Are you a good boy? Yeah, you're a good boy.
Looking at him, I'm saying I would think he was like maybe 34, 33. No, I wouldn't even say that because my he's half the size of the Australian Shepherd my son's got, and he's only 37. She's only no, she's 38.
Are you sure that's not kilos?
No,
not over here.
You'll get a £38 German Shepherd.
No, I'm not saying that. Australian Shepherd. She's 38 pounds.
That's
When he got her from my daughter, she was 27 pounds, and you can feel the ribs. And he feeds her like the vet said and does everything the vet said. And she was at the vet today, and she weighs 38 pounds.
That is one small dog. It can't be more than 18 inches to 2 foot tall, and no more than about 4 inches wide.
40.
It's a pretty hefty dog for being that only 50 pounds.
He weighs 47.6 pounds.
Yeah, I can believe it. I mean, I've tried when we give Precious a bath, we actually pick her up and put her in the bath, and then use the shower attachment that's on the tap. And it's bloody hard work lifting her into that bath. He's gone again.
I opened the door and he went right out.
Hi, Al. Didn't notice he was in.
There he is right there. I noticed today he's a digger too. Look at him.
We can't see him, Paul. You're not sharing anything.
Oh, okay. Let me share it. Can you see it now?
Oh, you see your garden and your deck.
Yeah.
Where the hell's the dog?
There, near the fence.
All right, yeah, got it now.
Yeah.
Look at the holes he's dug.
Yeah, there. You see, Paul, your left leg's going in that hole. Your left arm in that hole. He's planning his big escape.
You know what he's doing? He's digging for peanuts.
Could be.
Is that peanuts back there?
Are you sure some of those squirrels aren't moles? Or gophers?
He's barking out the side gate down here. There it goes.
When you see him digging like that, go out there and tell him stop digging. Just say stop digging.
Yep.
You know, because you're gonna have a minefield back there pretty soon.
Yeah, hole there, hole there.
Now, I'll tell you what, did Mia dig?
Nope.
Mia may have buried something out there and he's finding her.
She never dug any holes.
That you saw.
Yep, that's key that I saw.
She could have had a treat and went out there and put it in there, put in one of them holes. And he smelled it and said, oh, I got it.
And put the turf back over the top. Yeah.
Yeah. He definitely found something. And he's out there without the phone.
Uh-huh. It don't matter how many times it tells it to stop digging, it ain't gonna listen to him.
Well, it depends on how the dog, how you do, how you. If mine were doing it, I could get him to stop. But it's just you got to be the alpha in the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom line.
You gotta give it a rap on the nose when you say it. That works.
Yeah, don't tell him to do that. That dog doesn't know him well enough yet.
No.
Yeah, you wrap him on the nose, you might have a finger missing.
Yeah.
Look at that, running at him. He'd run up there and jumped on him, but did not fall down.
Yeah. I mean, did you see the advert from the WhatsApp from the Humane Society? It said he was £45
Yeah.
and that it was okay with other dogs but didn't like cats.
Yeah, so Wild Paul's out in the backyard and you can't hear. The other day he almost slipped. Did you hear it?
No.
He said from where I adopted, where I got him from.
Yeah. I mean, we know where he got him from.
Oh yeah, we know.
I don't know how far away that town is from where he is.
30
but
miles.
Is it?
30 miles.
Right.
I hope it works out for him. Now he's like they started to show off saying,
Yeah,
you
this
know,
one
it's going to work out.
It certainly lasted longer than the other two.
Well, you weren't here when did you hear when he said that I don't know if I could do what he needs. I don't know if I made a mistake. So.
Yeah, well, he's never going to be able to walk the damn thing, is he?
Yeah.
No,
No.
he's coming
Let
back.
him run the backyard.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah.
Backyard's perfect for him.
It is.
That dog loves that backyard. Just let him run.
Yeah.
If he puts that screen up, he may go in and out of that screen, run back and forth, and be perfectly happy.
Shut up, Joe.
Hi, Laura.
Laura? No.
Shut up, Joe. Shut up, Joe. Shut up, Joe.
No. You lucky I don't live close.
Yeah, your tanker was slightly off target.
I still think y'all ran a red light.
You got to point out the cargo ship was anchored, waiting to be called in. The American ship went, "Fuck it, I'm coming through anyway."
It's like if you park on a train track. You know, you park on a train track and you will get hit. You know.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was parked on a shipping lane that goes east to west.
But how do you know he wasn't parked in the wrong place?
Wait.
And the US boat was going either south to north or north to south.
How do you know the US boat didn't turn the corner and all of a sudden that boat was right there?
Yeah, JD, he's potty trained.
I'll tell you why. This is not Hot Shots, you know, where he pulls up at the traffic lights in the aeroplane.
Yeah.
I mean,
he might have had to make a left-hand turn and he was sitting in a wet.
Yeah,
you know?
it's the North Sea. It's
How wide
quite
is
a
the
big
North
stretch of sea.
Okay, so you're saying it was so
probably
wide you couldn't see it.
It's probably maybe 200 miles wide at that point, something like that.
Did you see what Justin put in the chat? He says he researched it. It says it's Velcro already there with tape on the back side.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too.
Oh, yeah, he's talking about his underwear. Don't worry about that.
3M.
Yeah. It's socks. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I was wondering
to hold
why
his socks up, he just put some Velcro on his leg.
I was wondering why he said 3 meters, but it's not. It's 3M tape.
Laura still there?
Yeah.
Look, Laura.
Reese's. You want to send them to the UK?
No, you don't.
No.
Hey, JD.
See, this is my dilemma though. I'm gonna eat them later tonight. And do I eat it drinking white milk or chocolate milk?
Ed.
Probably white milk.
Well, that's the kind of the dilemma I get. Do I eat my Boston creams with water or do I eat it with Diet Pepsi?
My dilemma is, do I finish off the chocolate cheesecake or have the strawberry trifle or Cadbury's cream egg? That's when I
Cadbury chocolate is very, very popular this time of year, isn't it?
yes, near Easter.
That's the only time you really buy it because that's when the Easter bunnies lay the eggs.
Yeah. No, Cadbury's cream eggs are available all year round.
We got a company right by Johnny, right out of Ponchatoula, Hammond area.
Mad Props, how you doing?
ELMERS. They make what they call a gold brick egg. That's got pecans in it, and like, oh my God, was this thing crazy good?
That's a point. I've got a pecan and maple syrup Danish pastry in the kitchen as well. Now they're nice.
What you call it? Greg on Pilot Institute.
Yeah.
The guy was asking him about getting a good drone. What would be not spending a lot of money, but getting a really good DJI drone. And
Yeah.
he said if you could find a refurbished or used in good condition Air 2S, you get a good one.
Yep. Yeah, I love my Air 2S.
Yep. I've got an Air 2 as well as an Air 2S.
Now, what's the difference between the two?
Different camera.
Different camera.
Mainly.
It's just the camera, huh?
No, it's
Smaller
not.
camera.
It's the camera is a smaller sensor, but the 2S also has upward facing obstacle avoidance, whereas the 2 doesn't.
Oh, the regular 2 doesn't. Okay.
No. The regular 2 just has front and back. The 2S has that extra one that gives it that weird looking shape at the front that points upwards.
Okay.
Because the body's obviously different as well. The body on the 2 looks pretty much the same as the Mini, whereas the 2S looks more like a frog. Because it
Yeah, the sensors make it look like it got eyes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got a more rounded front that comes to a point kind of thing than the Air 2. And the 2S works with the RC, whereas the 2 doesn't. Two only works with the RCN1 on the phone. And the 2 might work with the old smart controller. I think it does. I mean, I keep looking on eBay, and you just can't find one of those old smart controllers on eBay for less than 450 pounds.
Really?
Yeah. And the RC is only 200, isn't it?
Hey, Randy, how's it going?
Bad props. What's up?
Hi, Randy.
The yeah, it's almost 7:30 and it's still light out.
Yeah, it's gonna be late tonight.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's 7:30, but last week it'd have only been 6:30.
6:30, yep.
It does mean that Lloyd comes on at midnight our time, and I can get to bed at 1 o'clock at 2 instead of 2 o'clock if I don't watch Drone Nation.
Is that who's on tonight?
Lloyd and then Drone Nation with Ron Brown and DeMarco Moore and Marcus Crawford.
What time is Lloyd on?
Lloyd's on at it's only 4 hours now, so 8 o'clock Eastern.
Okay. Yeah, because he's central,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Which is 7 his time, yeah. And he'll have Dominic and Art
Yeah, I'm still amazed every time I think about how tall Art is. It's just like a little guy. You know?
yes, chap. Yeah, well, he's a dwarf, isn't he?
Yep.
He can't help it.
No, I know it's not his fault, but
Yeah.
I just, from watching him on here, you
But I
think
think
he was full size, you know?
Yeah, I think he's the only one in his family that has it. His sisters and his brothers are still, for
Full
lack
size?
for lack of a better word, full size. Yeah. But there are so many different types of dwarfism as well.
No.
They can either have
real short legs. Yep.
Yeah, they can have a proper sized body with short arms and short legs, or they can just be a miniature, perfectly proportioned person. There's so many different ones. And over there in America, they actually have dwarf conventions as well.
Really?
Yeah. Don't you remember the episode of CSI where there was a murder at a dwarf convention?
Hey, Brenda, Brenda says 8 o'clock is when he's on.
Yeah, that's what I said.
8 o'clock his time, which is an hour and a half from now. Our time.
Yeah, it's midnight our time. Because normally he's on at 1 a.m. our time. And it'll go back to that at the end of this month. Well, it'll be the beginning of next month. Because I think the 31st is a Sunday. I don't remember now. Might not be. No, the 30th is a Sunday. 'Cause that's Kate's birthday. You forget that. Tonight. No, the Phillies were playing at 5 o'clock tonight.
The who?
The Phillies,
Philly who?
the Philadelphia Phillies baseball team.
Really?
Yeah, they were playing the Minnesota Twins.
Must be in a pre-game, huh? Because I don't think baseball starts here until like March, does it, Joe?
It is March. We're in the middle of March, Paul.
Yeah, but I'm thinking the end of March.
I don't know, Paul. Don't forget, Joe's been doing baseball for the past week.
Joe, you're on mute. You know that, right? I saw your lips moving, but I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, that was a good thing. Yeah, we started baseball in high school.
Yeah, but I'm saying, do you think Philadelphia is playing Major League Baseball now?
Well, they're playing tonight, according to Mark. I don't know what they're playing.
Yeah. 5 o'clock.
It might be spring training still.
Yeah, 'cause they usually do 2 or 3 games at wherever they're doing spring training, right?
Yeah. Well, they're playing the Minnesota Twins.
Holland Institute needs to fix this thing. They have a contest every month, but you can't find the winning. You find them every, you got to look and look and look till you find out who won the contest. They ought to have a link, contest winners, period. Not that hard, you know.
Well, maybe you ought to write them and tell them, Joe.
I'm about to. I say, do me a favor, put the thing where it says contest, when you whatever contest it is, say contest winners. Came in second a couple of months back.
You did?
Yeah, I came in second with a picture that I didn't even think about it. I went back and looked. I was second place. You don't get nothing for second place. First place gets a $250 gift card.
Wow.
And they don't tell you the votes, the difference in the votes. They actually they do tell you the votes, but they don't tell you how many the winner got. I had a lot of votes on it too.
Where are they?
I've got one in there right now. I'm trying to find out about, but I think I might have to wait till the 23rd to get the date. The thing.
Well, I don't know where the hell they are, but today they're playing at Lee Health Sports Complex. And tomorrow they play in the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah, they're playing what you call it. That's I'll tell
J Blue. J.E. Blue Park. Whatever that is.
Did you all miss me?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. Laura decided to stand right next to me and make a phone call and just shouted down the phone to her mum.
Cancel that.
Not sure you quite understand how a microphone works, but okay. You might as well put the phone down and have the conversation with your mum because you'll be able to hear from here.
Yeah. Delete event. Yeah. No
I got to
district.
the point where I had to start to piss off.
No district nurse appointment tomorrow. Every 2 days from now on.
Mm.
When you return.
It's like a 205. Also,
Oh, Brenda couldn't pick up the puppy because it didn't
like a
get
micro.
spayed or chipped over the weekend. So they think this coming weekend, I'm going to ask if I can bring her home and take her back for the surgery. What? What kind of an operation are they running there? Well, I feel sorry for you, Brenda. I know how it is when you're waiting for your pup or dog.
Mm.
Well, what you should do is just go pick the dog up and tell him to call you the day before to bring him to get spayed and neutered. Yeah, you could have
Is
the
it a,
dog for the whole week and just take him back first of next week.
yeah, I just asked them on their site that they're on right now.
Yeah.
And she answered me right back. She goes, voting starts tomorrow. The announcement will be on the community page.
Mm.
She says you can search for past winners too. I've been searching for past winners.
You should tell her to call you.
No, that's not what she looked like. You got to pick your fights. Okay, says you can search it too. I'm gonna say past contest winners. If that don't work,
Yeah, I know, Brenda. If the vet is donating their time, all they got to do is let you know when they're planning on doing it. You'll have the dog there. That's all I'm saying. You do what you want to do, my dear, but I think that's a bit much.
what she said, what was it?
She says that she can't pick her puppy up because it hasn't been spayed or neutered or anything. And they said that maybe this weekend they'll get around to doing it. And I just told her, you ought to call him up and go get the dog and bring the dog home and tell him to call you when you want him to bring it back.
No, let them do it. Let them do all the stuff first.
Mm. Safer.
It's showing when I typed it typed in just October. Show me October. But there's no place.
Neighbors making a ruckus.
Neighbors
Hearing
playing
tapping sound.
maracas.
Well, Joe's looking up at the ceiling and took his hearing button out of his ear.
Yeah, I'm hearing a tapping sound like water dripping.
Oh,
Stop. Stop. Don't you say it's me. I say no. It stopped now.
okay.
Because I've had an issue where upstairs right above me is a shower. And I've had where the seal popped on the shower
Yeah.
and water started coming through my ceiling fan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd be moving your computers if I were you.
Well, it misses the desk and goes straight to the floor. I'm good.
Yeah, tomorrow Joel's going to be sat there with an umbrella up.
Only thing is, it's tapping over that way. It's further away. And you could tell the ceiling doesn't have any discoloration, so.
Yet.
At one time, you did have a
Yeah.
problem with that, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I've had it fall through. I've had it when I had the computer in another spot. I came over here and all over my table. I had a table here. All over the table, I had sheetrock and everything where it came through.
Wow.
They
Yeah,
had
I
to
hate
come in
when
and
you
cut
get
it all
shit
out
rock.
and redo it, and it was a pain in the ass.
Say that again, Joe. It's what rock?
Sheetrock.
And
What
that
it's
shit
called.
rock, sheet rock.
Shit rock.
Sheetrock. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was from the
It's-
shower.
Yikes.
It was shower rock, not from the shitter.
I remember when we lived in Wickford.
Good for you, Brenda.
Yeah.
You talk to him and tell him you'll be happy to
Yeah.
work with him, but you want to get her home and get
Yeah.
some bonding going on.
When they say sheetrock, do they mean plasterboard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. When we lived in
Yeah,
Wickford,
we got to teach y'all the real words.
yeah. Well, when we lived in Wickford, the flat below, they were a pain in the ass, right? And they kept playing loud music and shit. So I went down and I said, if you don't fucking pack it in, right, I'm gonna ram that stereo up your ass. And the woman got really cocky and that. She went, I don't have to take your shit. Get away from my door. 2 days later, she's knocking on my door. Apparently, there's flies all over her bathroom. Turned out she did have to take my shit because the flow pipe had burst and gone into a bathroom.
Wow.
And they hadn't noticed it for like 6 months. So it turned out they did have to take my shit. That's the
Well, I'm gonna
downside to
pack it
living
in. I'm gonna get
in
something
the
to
ground
eat.
floor flat.
Gonna go get something to eat? Okay.
Yeah, I got cabbage and carrots and potatoes from yesterday, and sausage to go with it today.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go make my food. I don't want to eat too late.
Yeah,
She wants to-
you got to shoot tomorrow?
What's tomorrow? Tuesday? I don't think I got
Oh,
anything
yeah.
on my schedule. Tomorrow's the 11th, right?
Yep.
Might be flying with Johnny tomorrow.
That's usually in the daytime though, right?
Yeah, it's daytime. Yeah, I don't think I have anything tomorrow.
Okay, so we'll see you in the morning and then we'll see you in the evening.
Well, I know I'll see you one of those times.
Yeah,
'Cause in the morning, it might be in the evening, depending on what time Johnny wants to go fly.
okay.
She wants to eat too.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll talk to you
Goodbye,
later.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Do not unplug any computers.
Okay, guys,
Don't
you want
switch
to
'em
pack
either.
it? Should we pack it in, guys?
Before you go, Paul, guess
Yeah,
what
David.
I found? Guess what we found in the supermarket today?
What'd you find?
BMEN. Do 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 do. BMEN. Do 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 do.
What's it
They
called?
had BN and N, right? Are the biscuits, and it's got the two characters that you have that you do the BMEN. Do 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 do.
Oh, okay.
Mana.
Yeah, Phenomena, but they call it BMEN. They've changed the lyrics.
Mm.
Okay, Mark, you have a great day.
What do you mean a great day?
It's
We've only got 18 minutes of it left.
that's what I'm saying. You enjoy your last 15 minutes.
Yeah, make the most of it.
That's
Yeah.
it. David, thank you so much for all the help, my friend.
All right, Paul.
Yep.
Don't unplug anything. Don't press any
Okay,
buttons.
I won't.
Yep.
Bye
I'll
for
catch you
now.
all again.
If anything
Bye.
comes up on the screen, ignore it.